Shawnee, and welcome to the Renegade Morning Show. Today is Friday, February 27th, and it's a day 4. It's a low of 23 degrees and a high of 48. I'm Mrs. Kehl.
And I'm sure you all remember me, but I'm the one and only Jack Kelly.
Jack, welcome back. Good to see you on the show again. You look different.
No, I'm the same person. Are you sure you don't look different?
Moving on, you just finished your first week of strikes, didn't you?
Exactly, and it was a success, if I do say so myself. We gave Pulitzer exactly what he deserved. Plus, we even made front page of the New York Sun.
Front page? Impressive. Why don't we check out what you guys did? Then maybe the rest of the school can get on the front page too.
Pretty impressive, huh?
Well, I see why you guys made the front page. You got any more strikes planned?
Of course we do. What do you think this is, my first rodeo? Or strike? We have one tonight at 7 and 2 shows, strikes, tomorrow, one at 2 and one at 7.
Make sure to show up and support your Newsies. Speaking of support, let's head to the Renaissance Club to see what teacher shout-outs they have this week.
Good morning, Shawnee. It's Renaissance back with more shout-outs. I'm Allie.
And I'm Riley. First up, we have Miss Kehl. Miss Kehl, you are a wonderful teacher. You are always there for everyone when we need you there the most. You provide everyone in theater and choir a safety net for everyone to go to. Thank you so much for your hard work, and I can't wait to have you again next year.
And the next shout-out this week is going to Mr. Master. An anonymous shout-out says he is super nice and very helpful, so thank you.
Now this one is from Miss Brady. Thank you for being a really great teacher. I love your class. It is really engaging and fun. You are so supportive and sweet.
And the last shout-out for this week is going to Miss Wilson. I'd like to give Miss Wilson a special shout-out. One of the most incredible teachers I've ever had and one of the strongest people I've ever met. She makes difficult topics an absolute breeze, and she treats all her students as if they were own children. Thank you, Miss Wilson, for all that you do and all that you've done. And a special shout-out to all my teachers this year for how awesome they've made my senior year. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing what your teachers do to make an impact on you. Seize the day. Now we'll give it back to the hosts.
The Shawnee students sure are lucky to have such great teachers, just like how the Newsies are lucky to have me as their leader.
Come on, you have to admit that it wasn't just you running this strike.
Okay, fine. Maybe I had some help.
The help of an entire group of Newsies, you mean?
Okay, fine. Maybe this wouldn't have been possible without the help of the Newsies, or the Scabs, or the other boroughs. I'll give them credit. They did a lot for the strike. We wouldn't have been able to convince Spot Conlon in Brooklyn to join us if it wasn't for the Scabs.
They all deserve their recognition, just like the recipients of the Crystal Apple do.
The what?
Just show him.
My name is Mr. Tama, and I'm excited for this year's Crystal Apple Awards. Each year, our Crystal Apple Awards allow our students an opportunity to nominate a teacher, coach, an advisor, any adult or educator in our building who's had a positive impact on them. And over the years, we've been able to recognize our Crystal Apple Award recipients with speeches and different ways of presenting the students' gratefulness to our staff members. This year, tying in with our musical, we want our students to have the chance to recognize the adults that they get to interact with and thank them for everything that they do to help them have a positive experience here at Shawnee High School. My favorite part about the Crystal Apple Awards is seeing the reactions on our staff members' faces when they're surprised with this nomination. So the students will complete a Google form that is kept from the staff until the day of the Crystal Apple Awards. So students will submit their nominations and then we will surprise the staff members with this nomination later in March. We will collect the nominations via Google form through Tuesday of next week. And so we're looking for students to complete this nomination. You can complete it for more than one staff member. But again, looking for you to share briefly in the form of a headline how this staff member has helped you seize the day, how this staff member has shown that they are all for one and one for all for your classes at Shawnee. After school on Thursday, March 19th, we will play the speeches for the entire staff so that they can see which student nominated them and give them an opportunity to reflect on this positive relationship, and then going forward, celebrate with the students and their peers, the other staff members, on their nomination for this Crystal Apple Award. We encourage all students to nominate a staff member. We know that whether it's through clubs, sports, different activities, and including the classroom, you've had an opportunity to make so many connections with the staff members in our school. They truly are all for one and one for all, and we hope that you take the time to recognize them for this year's Crystal Apple Awards.
Oh, so it's not actually a very expensive fruit.
Unfortunately not, sorry.
Shame. I could have bought so many papes with the money from it.
So in the end, the strike worked out, right?
Exactly. Pulitzer and Hearst ended up having to buy back all of our papes if we didn't sell them. Now, Joe was worried that Newsies would just take papes they couldn't sell just to mess with his cost, but I know that no Newsie would carry around papes they couldn't sell.
Well, that's good to hear. You guys probably worked tirelessly to get as far as you did.
Yes, we did. Months of non-stop work from all us Newsies, plus our behind-the-scenes help. But first, let's take a quick break to check out why you should help with the blood drive.
Hi, I'm Sophia.
I'm Bayla.
Hi, my name is Brett.
And I'm Lucas.
Hi, I'm Colin.
Hi, I'm Kishan.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And our school blood drive is coming up on March 6th in the back gym. If you're 16 years or older, you are able to sign up and donate. QR codes will be hung up around the hallways for sign-ups.
Donating blood is a simple way to help save lives in our community. Every pint of blood saves 3 lives.
If you're planning to donate, here are a few ways to prepare.
Get a good night's sleep the night before.
Eat a healthy meal before you come.
Don't skip breakfast or lunch.
Don't wear a sweatshirt.
Drink plenty of water the day before and the day of the drive.
And bring a photo ID with you.
Everyone who donates will receive a blood drive t-shirt, and your name will be placed in a drawing for the following prizes. Seniors can win 2 free prom tickets, juniors 2 free JDD tickets, and sophomores a $50 Riviera gift card.
If you have any questions, please see Ms. Fan for more information. Let's come together and make a difference.
We hope to see you in the back gym on March 6th.
Pink QR codes are located around the school to sign up. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad everything worked out for you and your Newsies, Jack. It's always great to see the youth making a difference in the world when they see something wrong with it.
Exactly. We saw something wrong, so we jumped in to fix it.
You and the Newsies are pretty amazing, huh?
If I do say so myself.
Wow, you're humble too. Finally, in a very fitting topic, let's check out a new news segment from James.
Good morning, Shawnee, and I'm back with another dose of your weekly news, and this week definitely kept us on our toes. Let's start out in the ice, and not the one on the street, man. Snow's been crazy. This Sunday, in a thrilling showdown, Team USA men's hockey pulled off a 2-1 victory over Canada. The Americans edged it out in a hard-fought battle that had fans on both sides of the border holding their breath. In Washington, on the 24th, President Trump delivered the first State of the Union address of his second term, laying out his administration's priorities and setting the tone for the years ahead. In his speech, he actually brought out the men's hockey team to nationally recognize all their accomplishments in beating Canada. Meanwhile, across the globe, conflict in Sudan has escalated to the largest displacement crisis in the world. More than 11 million people have been forced from their homes, and famine is impacting over 30 million people. And in Brazil, relentless rainfall since the start of the year has led to record-breaking precipitation levels, widespread flooding, and major disruptions, and are occurring now in several regions. The world may feel a little overwhelming at times, but staying informed and staying hopeful matters. Let's continue to do just that. That's all from me. Now let's go back to the hosts.
Wow, headlines sure have changed a lot since 1899.
Well, that's all for today. Tune in every Monday through Thursday for the Shawnee Wake Up and every Friday for the Renegade Morning Show. I'm Mrs. Kehl.
And I'm Jack Kelly. Have a great day, Shawnee, and come see Newsies.